Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here we can check out the story for Luka Doncic.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. Doncic out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Durant is out there with Joel Embiid. And there's the monster. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Greg, I can't believe it. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your wonderful family, Greg, and to those of you at home as well enjoying this on 2K Sports.
Well, thank you, Kevin. And just an exciting time of year. When Thanksgiving rolls around, you know the season is officially afloat. And these guys love playing around the holidays.
To the middle, here's Powell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. On the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of the throwback.
The first one falls. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Pass to Archibald. Durant with a screen on Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Well, Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
From outside the arc, Williams can't hit. Here's Archibald, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Archibald. One shot.
What's up? And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. Russell feeling it out a bit. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and lets you hear about it.
Here's Archibald, guarded by Doncic. Here's Archibald, takes it off the glass. Archibald's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The three for Doncic. And Embiid pulls it down. Got their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Archibald. Boom, he jams it straight down.
But that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
The three for Doncic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. From the arc. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Got all 5 of those shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Embiid, the pass to Archibald. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Russell. He had 15 points last outing. Doncic finds Williams. Out to Russell. Hardaway for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he's got a great stroke. Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Keep a little extra on that one.
Mavericks trail by 11. Stolen by Durant, and now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Josh Green's checked in for Dallas. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And so Green will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized. I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Mavericks trail by 13. Outside, Russell. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Williams. And Curry subbed in for Hardaway. .136 left in the first quarter. And here's Green outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Here's Archibald. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
You know, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise. .111 left to play in the first quarter. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue Doris to battle through injury. Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
Durant, and finished up by Katie.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Powell. And Doncic is subbed in for Russell. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Archibald passes to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Connects from three-point range.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Archibald with the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Jones for three.
Boy, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 16-point game. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
He beat the buzzer.
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Up by 16. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Archibald. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Kleba in at the 5 spot. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Pass to Doncic. Over Durant. Clock at 6. And Durant sends it back. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Four on the shot clock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Doncic has got 11.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy, so it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A. Thank you.
One shot.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 18. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Embiid with a screen on Green. James the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
Mavericks trail by 20. And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Curry. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Throws it up high, and Jones slams it in.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Davis against Williams. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Morant.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Anthony Davis. One shot.
And that one falls for Davis. Mavericks trailed by 21. Here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Good on the second free throw. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Doncic against Williamson. The kick outside to Butler. There's the pass to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Williams double team. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Doncic. Over Lillard. And Davis pulls it down.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Williamson. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Doncic. There's the three. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. Lillard.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The three for Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 17.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
Lillard dishes to
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, yes. That's for sure. Williams kicks to Hardaway. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Russell in for Luka Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Butler. Driving and scores. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Oh, how about the talent, the creativity. Butler with the highlight reel attack.
1:27 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Russell. Back to Green. And Davis sends it back. One-on-one fast break. That's a 2 from Lillard. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
And they double up Russell. Outside, Green. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Devin Booker. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Luka Doncic. He's checked in for Josh Green. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Luka Doncic, 4th.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there. Each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving. Everyone's involved. The game just flows.
And Darvin Ham wants to call a timeout. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. KD a screen on Hardaway. LeBron with it. Williams picks him up. And that one's good. James.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Embiid.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Embiid sets the pick for KD.
Oh! A signal finisher slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
To the paint to stop the run. Out to Hardaway. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dallas again missing. Here's Archibald, guarded by Doncic. Embiid with a screen on Doncic. Archibald passes to Embiid, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Darvin Ham wants to call a timeout.
Home team.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
1 second left. He can't hit that time. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Let's see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
Yeah, he stood out, man. I'm telling you, he's got to be excited about his future, these teams. But this guy is unbelievable.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the home team.
Well, you look at their game plan tonight, it's obvious. Get the ball inside and go to work. And so far, it's been working very well for them.
Listen, the way they're playing now, if they stay disciplined, this game could be over in the third quarter.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Devin Booker out there with Tatum. Then there's Irving. Then there's John Morant. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Now, here is Russell. He has yet to score. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Embiid with the screen on Doncic. Morant.
Oh, what a dunk!
Out below!
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now, here is Russell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Tatum. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Now here's Morant. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
The three for Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 20.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Morant against Doncic. Embiid with the screen on Doncic. It's Morant with the drive. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Oh, great ball movement there. Tatum.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The three for Doncic. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Morant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now here's Morant. Six to shoot. And here's Tatum for three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Morant outside. Nifty move. And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Jones checked in for Dwight Powell.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels. So dangerous.
Hands it from downtown. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the dunk by Doncic.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Irving against Doncic. Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now Morant, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Morant against Russell. To the inside. Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And that's now 25 points for Luka Doncic.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Russell with the bucket.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
Really left alone that time. Embiid's got 11.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
They getting wide open looks. They feel like this is a shoot around right now. We got to stay in their body. They're just getting shots after shots. Wide open shots, and our shots are all contested.
Jason Kidd not very happy there, as you could tell, pointing somewhat to the effort of his guys and the lack of it that they're giving on the floor right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're not being serious about it. Missing assignments, losing focus, that's not how you're going to get it done.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. Green is out there with Jones. And it's Kleba in at the center position.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
We've seen a few play-in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Embiid. And Durant launches from deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Offensive rebound. Kleba, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Curry. Green taking his time here. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Passes it to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
They need this. Knocked away.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer. Boy, what great body control you saw there, laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Curry. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Davis is checked in for Embiid. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Williams comes in for Derek Jones. Hardaway's checked in for Josh Green. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Curry. Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Good on the triple.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half, and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
KD passes to Archibald. What do you think of the league's most
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Substitution for the Mavericks.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in. And so here is Dallas. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
Gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. The pass to Archibald. Launches from deep. Powell pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Well, you love the aggressiveness D'Angelo Russell plays with. This guy basically dares the defense. Make a play on me here.
Williamson is checked in for Durant. On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Archibald.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Williamson. Sweet little floater.
Just too strong. Zion not to be denied.
Now Doncic. Here's Kleber, and Kleber slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Williamson up top, guarded by Powell. Williamson against Powell. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
LeBron drives in and finished off by LeBron.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Kleber sets the screen for Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. From 13, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
James And the dunk by LeBron.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Yeah, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Here's Archibald. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Archibald's got 39. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here are the Mavericks now. Outside Hardaway. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, the Monster.